So I wanted to talk about my recovery from CIDP. As you can see, I made it down to the beach today. To recap, I was diagnosed with CIDP in August last year, August 2023, and by end of December I was just about completely paralyzed in hospital. I'd had successful treatments with IVIG, but it had become less and less efficacious until it was doing practically nothing. And I then started on rituximab, which takes apparently a couple of months at least to start working. So I was basically immobile in bed all January, February, some of March this year, and then I started to regain some strength and mobility in my hands and arms, and later my legs, and got moved into a rehab unit. I think the end of March. I forget now. April maybe. And I was finally discharged end of June and came home. So in the rehab, I was using some of their exercise machines. They got a new step, so I was pushing myself pretty hard on that, dialed it up as far as it would go. Try and get some strength back in my legs. I lost about 20 kilos of muscle and lost a lot of flexibility from just lying flat on my back without doing enough stretching exercises. Didn't realize that was important, and nobody else really did. I had a little bit of help from the physios. It was like 10 minutes every other day, but not really enough. Anyway, when I got home, I was able to pull myself upstairs by my arms on the banisters and just try and start living again. And I found I couldn't really walk very far. That was quite hard. Part of that was due to the loss of flexibility. I couldn't really stand up properly. I couldn't lock my knees. But I'd found I could cycle quite effectively, particularly on an e-bike for going up hills. And our dog has done his bit pretty much every day to get me out of the house and take him for a run up the hill with the bike, or come down here. So we're now beginning of November, and I've been steadily getting my strength back, so I can now get up and down here to the beach, which is basically this ridiculous hill here. It's about 80 meters vertical. So now doing this every 2 or 3 days, and alternating with cycling with the dog up the road about 1 kilometer or something, and then climbing some steps at the end of that. So I found if I push myself really hard to my limits, that seems to have more of a beneficial effect than just a sort of regular moderate exercise. But it's still pretty tiring. I'm finding I'm really puffing and blowing when I finished something, but that goes away in about half an hour or something. It's not like it has any lasting effect. I'm fine. in the afternoon or whatever. So I'd heard people telling me that it can take a couple of years to fully recover, but frankly I'm not going to stand for that. I'm just going to push myself. I'm going to go skiing next month, see how we get on with that. I've been climbing around on the driftwood. I've never really had any problems with my balance. It's just really the strength. So I can't run upstairs yet. I can, and sometimes taking steps two at a time, I have to use a rail or push off my knee or something like that. But it's getting there. And sometimes, I think I really wish all this could go faster. It's kind of frustrating that I'm not better in a few weeks, but listening to what other people have gone through, I'm pretty lucky. So we're just gonna go up some of these stairs. I put these in a few years ago, and when I was fit, and so some of the treads are kind of a bit far apart, and it's kind of hard work, but it's definitely good for me, I think, to do this. Oh. I say another 70 odd meters to go. So we'll sign off now.